Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Dead Space Mastered. We just finished doing the loading bay of death. Died about 6 times. Turns out I didn't have enough healing to survive it, so I had to go to the store and buy some shit. We return once again to the Ishimura. But before we continue, we just gotta smoke some weed. Smoke some weed and make a run for it. Going out the wrong door.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Okay, we don't want to leave. And we're back. I don't know what happened. Something happened to the recording. Anyways. We return once again. Yes, we made it. We made it to the ship. It took a moment. Okay. I was just checking something. Okay. So, essentially what's wrong is that this is my old computer. We're not playing on my state-of-the-art computer anymore. We're playing on my older computer. It's the same save file from the Steam Cloud. But I had to put my other computer away due to renovations. So for the next bit, we're going to be focusing on older games. It's my computer that I have access to is older. I won't be able to do all my normal stuff. Play my normal, better HD video games. So we're going to play some old games. We're going to do a little nostalgia trip. So we ran to the ship. We're not going to take off and go to the planet just yet, because there could be stuff on this thing that I missed. There could be stuff. We're going to look for it right now. We're going to use the maps. I don't think they're going to come in. It's just playing music to make me think that they're going to come in, but I don't think they are, because they don't come in the hangar bay very often. I wish there was a way to check my map in the menu. Okay, we're gonna put this joint up. The battery. Can't get down there anymore. That must be, yeah, the flight control center. Flight control main tower. No side mission available. I feel like I did hydroponics. I feel like I did mining. Engineering is where I feel not that great. Roof, sure as well. Bridge. Communications hub. This one. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna read some of these logs. Now that we've found somewhere safe. Nope. Not those. Text logs. That's weird. I don't know why those are black. Background request. What am I thinking? What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. There was no one there.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again. Nothing can stop us now. This isn't how I imagined saying goodbye to
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. With you, I can handle anything.
One more ride together, then. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said EarthGov built the marker. Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
If you're not ready, the miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
Pilot the shuttle.
Isaac, now's our chance.
Nicole?
You can upload the marker from the console. Come on.
That's a pretty random thing to find there. It sounds bad over there. Place is very trippy. Yeah, I'll be right there, Nicole. You can wait a little longer, I think. Things collapse so fast they wouldn't even get time to loot. Sure are a lot of weird noises coming out of this place.
Look. Light in the sky.
Gravity tethers on the Ishimura are feeling it. Tectonic load. We don't have long before all that rock falls. How do we do this?
We return the marker to its pedestal. The loading track leads directly to the excavation site. It'll work. The hive mind will obey. We'll be whole again. And you and I can be together.
Restore power to the shuttle.
Come on, we need to hurry. You got the marker, Isaac. I'll help you.
There was that one secret room in, You're right, I'd forgot about that. Meeting the captain's access or whatever. But it's okay.
The marker signal changes us, recombines us, but there's a dead space in that signal. Around the marker itself, eye of the storm. They can't stay in it for long.
I've seen it. It's as bad as tornado. Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep, and the living will see what can't be forgotten. The marker signal changes us, recombines us, but there's a dead space in that signal.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. Still can't buy it. Fuck. Wasn't what I wanted to do. Ooh. Well, that makes up for it.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. PSEC evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then crashed right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people dead. We've lost the rest of the shuttles. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
They had their own problems, buddy. They had a cult leader. could have sworn there was something more in here. Server room.
Warning. Unknown biohazard detected. Quarantine in progress. Lifting quarantine.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Kelly and team. Yeah.
And your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much it killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
She did. Would that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing. I'll never know.
That's the thing about the flamethrower, it doesn't seem to release the loot. The way stomping does. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Dead Space. It's been 3 weeks since I've fired up a computer and done anything. It hasn't been 3 weeks since, or at least playing on a real computer. I pulled out my old one. This is going to sound kind of ranty, but basically I pulled out my old computer, my old gaming laptop, and I tried to play Dead Space remastered on it. I played quite a few matches, and by quite a few I mean 4, I think. No less than 20 minutes each. It didn't turn out very well. The recordings, they turned out bad. The sound was bad. Like, it was just all around bad, because it turns out that Dead Space Remastered doesn't run that well on older games, older computers. So if you're using an older computer, it's definitely true. You cannot play this game. They changed it in ways similar to the way other ultra high fidelity models got changed. So, yeah, it doesn't run very well. So it's kind of sad. It's a little bit sad, but that's okay, because now the renovations are done. 3 weeks of living in the living room, having your microwave on your couch, and your fridge in your bathroom, and your kitchen sink, and your dishwasher outside, and your oven is also outside, and your mattress is in the living room. It's pretty awful. It's pretty awful. So while we roll and prepare some weed, we're also going to smoke some weed in celebration. And we're going to reload back to where I'd left off properly. And we're gonna do it all again. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it. I'm probably not even gonna upload it. It was so bad. The quality was so bad. The computer can run the game, but it can't record the game and run the game. It's the same problem as Halo 5. Same problem as Halo 5. So, without further ado, once we're finished rolling some joints and waiting for some extra people, because we were waiting for some extra people. Who's shown up? Who's shown up today? 2. We have 2. Is that enough to start? I don't know. It doesn't feel right. We'll go 5, eh? How's 5 sound? Yeah. Yeah. We'll wait a little bit. Yeah. You're driving home as fast as you can? No, dude, don't do that. No, don't do that. Just chill. Drive like you have drugs in the car, which is 5 below and every signal, and carefully, like you're trying to avoid an accident. See, sometimes, most normal people don't know this, but if you're gonna drive crazy and drive weird and whatever, that's fine, just so long as you don't do it all the time. There's certain hours you can do it too, where people will be expecting you, and on certain days too. You know, like Friday nights. It's okay to drive weird on Friday nights. You blend in more, if anything. If you're trying to hide, you want to blend in, you drive weird on Friday nights. That's simply how it is. You're avoiding people. You're stopping in the middle of the road because people are jaywalking. You're swerving into oncoming lane because people in the road are barfing. And you don't want puke on your tires. When you come home, you find random pieces of pizza that have been thrown on your car rooftop. Stuff like that. Right? Am I not wrong? Am I not wrong, brothers? 4. We got 4. Yeah, there's another one. Pizza? What are we talking about, pizza? We're just talking about people throwing pieces of pizza onto your roof car top while you're driving around. And it, like, sticks. Yeah. Friday nights, man. It's a sort of a thing. Yes, hello to you, too. Yes, we love you as well. Yes. Yes, welcome. Welcome. Dead Space again tonight? Yeah, well, here's the thing. I've been gone for 3 weeks, so... You barely noticed? Oh. That's okay. I would barely notice, too. I was too busy sleeping on the floor in my living room. Waking up to the early morning renovations. No bedroom for a month. Why am I even paying rent? Yes, hello. Welcome, friends. Welcome. We're going to be playing Dead Space. This time, we're on our main computer instead of our old one. And that's significant because our old one just simply couldn't... Like, it could run it, but it was really stuttery. And it could record it, but the recording came out really bad. Like, so bad that I don't even think I'm going to include it. It was that bad. But to summarize everything that happened, we watched the doctor die. The tentacle grabbed us, pulled us into the vents. We get pulled into, I think it's the crew deck. I might be wrong about that. It might be engineering. We get pulled into the crew deck and or engineering, can't remember which. It's all just a big mess to me in my mind. I don't know it well enough to be able to say what is where. And then, after the renovations started, I tried to play it on my laptop, and I actually got pretty far. I got all the way down to the planet's surface, but it just came out badly. Like, it was just bad. So, we're going back to about, I think it's as close as I can remember. Because remember, I override saves. I override saves for a reason. So that you don't fill your computer with billions of gigabytes of save files, unlike Markiplier, who probably has 82 gigabyte files. Silly Markiplier. We're going back to the crew deck. We're going to try and get as far as we can without getting to the section where we go to the planet. We're going to read the logs that I didn't read. Then we're going to go to the surface of the planet again. But this time at something more than 5 frames per second. And then we're going to beat the game. Now, I don't know how many videos it's going to take to do that. I think it's probably going to take at least 3 or 4. So, whatever part episode this episode is, I don't know. I'm still editing. I'm even editing on my laptop right as we speak. Because I'm a piece of shit and I'm wasting your time. We're waiting for 5, guys. Come on. We're waiting for 5. Luke. Do we have a Luke? Where is Lukey Poo? Where is Lukey Poo? No Lukey Poo. Nope. No Nickelpede. Yeah, we don't see Nickelpede anymore. Something bad happened to Nickelpede? Yeah, it did. It was pretty weird and bad. We don't see him around anymore. No Nickelpede. I said hi to him a bunch of times to find out if Nickelpede was still alive, but he never answered back. Let me see. Let me be a completionist. He hasn't sent me anything since May 15th. That was the last time we talked to him. So what's the math on that? March, April, May. It's March now. So in 2 months we won't have heard of him in a year? Yeah. No more Nickelpede. I liked him. He was a good guy. He was just... He had a lot of problems, you know? He had a lot of problems. Kind of wished that he would stop drinking, but he wouldn't. But he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't stop drinking. Alcoholics, you know, like they just literally can't stop. Because if they do, they die. They die from withdrawal. So they always go back onto the bandwagon. Yeah. Yeah, poor Nickelpede. Have a moment of silence for Nickelpede. If he's still around, Nickelpede. Okay, we got 5. Let's do this. Yes, hello to you too, my friend. Hello. What are we talking about? Oh, nothing important. Don't worry about it. Welcome to Dead Space. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing throughout the whole ship, right up until we go down to the planet, and then we're not going to go down to the planet. We're going to stay on the Ishimura for quite a while, because I kind of want to explore all the stuff, because I've seen how much stuff is different. There's a bunch of rooms that I've never seen before. There's a bunch of things I've never seen before. And it's reminding me of Dead Space 2 a lot. And I'm going to start the Dead Space 2 series soon. So if we can finish this tonight, then we might get to Dead Space 2. So who knows? It depends on how completionist we feel. You're not speedrunning? Oh, no, brother. I never speedrun. None of my playthroughs are true speedruns. None of my playthroughs are even real, serious playthroughs. I smoke weed, play it on the max difficulty, and if it's too hard, I cheat and I give myself free stuff. Cause I'm a modder. I play games with mods, man. I don't have time. I don't have time for your fucking starvation diet of items. I don't mod multiplayer games though. Ideologically, I don't believe in it. I hate hackers that play hacked games with multiplayer. That's such a piece of shit thing to do. Like if you hack Space Marine 2, then you're a piece of shit. And if you hack StarCraft 2, then you're a piece of shit. And if you hack CSGO or Halo, then you're a piece of shit. I'm sorry. But a game like this, the single player, I'm a modder. I play games that are modded. I modded Barotrauma. I modded Age of Empires. Modding is different from hacking. So like people will be like, oh, it's not different. Oh, and in some respects they're not entirely wrong, because they use the same files, they use the same they use the same packages, right? You can't even be mad about it because it's the same tech, but the idea behind it is different. So for example, if you were someone who played Halo 1 and you modded Halo so that you were invulnerable and you had infinite ammo and your bullets did 99% more damage than they were supposed to, you would get called a hacker. But if you were a person who modded Halo 1 and you added maps and you changed maps and you created maps, like whole entire maps, whole entire arenas, and the multiplayer universe liked them so much that they got absorbed officially into the map pool and became a permanent part of the game and are still a permanent part of the game to this day, you were a modder. So like it was different. The idea behind things was different. People that modded were not trying to hurt people's gameplay. People that modded were trying to enhance people's gameplay, and that's the difference. Are you hurting other people's gameplay, or are you enhancing other people's gameplay? Think about all the World of Warcraft macros that they created, remember? When they were calling those packages hacking because it helped people with their macros? And what did Blizzard do in their intelligence and in their greatness before they became stupid and terrible? They imported that same system into the game itself and created the macro hotkeys, right? for World of Warcraft. You didn't play World of Warcraft? Okay, fair. Fair. So basically, World of Warcraft had this problem where there's so many buttons on the screen that you needed to put up extra bars to have more buttons, and then you need to have more bars for more buttons. And the third time they did that, they called them macros. And they were not like an official package, they were downloaded. You had to download the macros. And sometimes early on, when macros were new, you would get flagged for hacking, and World of Warcraft would disable and ban your account for macros. And the reason they did that was because during the multiplayer, players like shamans and stuff, and priests really stuck out because they have so many instant cast abilities. They could just go click, 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 and all the players would be like, "What the fuck is happening? This priest is preventing anyone on the map from dying, and is preventing anyone on the like." It made the they're, what were they called? Battlegrounds. They were called battlegrounds. You could earn certain resources and certain points so you could buy special PvP gear. And the special PvP gear wasn't very useful for doing raids or for doing any other things, but it was really good for PvP. And so people would do battlegrounds to get the battleground points. And priests ruined that because they would fly around, fucking, not really flying around, but like they would fling around at high speed, healing people so much that either one team completely obliterated the other team one time and nobody got much points, or the team would end up fighting almost indefinitely and you wouldn't get any points because the round wouldn't end properly. See, the round had to end properly in order for you to be rewarded your points. So like if you disconnected, or if you randomly frickin' died or whatever at the wrong moment, you wouldn't get your battleground points. It was a glitch at the time. And to avoid that, they asked that priests not come. There was a time when they would be like, play your rogue, play your warrior, play anything at all, just not the priest or the shaman. They also banned shamans. They banned shamans because the totems, for whatever reason, people knew that they could stack sometimes, but what they didn't know was how to do it. And some people did know how to do it. My friend, you wouldn't have seen him in any of my videos except for my Heroes of the Storm video, my very first one. He figured out how to stack them. And so the end result was the stacking of totems, and the stacking of totems would get people fucking... Your character couldn't move because it's a totem that's designed to slow you, but because they can stack, and because you figured out how to make them stack, and because they're instant cast, you could just be like, and no one on the map could actually move. Like, it would be like you were glued to the floor. And it made Battlegrounds like unplayable, and so people were like, until they fixed this totem stacking nonsense, because you'd see like 15 shamans just like in a tight clustered ball, like standing all on top of each other. Like, he was such a fucking hacker, dude. He was like running 15 shaman ults. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking piece of shit. Like, I fucking hated that guy so long, and then eventually he became a great friend. And so, like, you know, I would say, hey, that's funny, you know, it's funny. but it was why they told them to not bring shamans, and all these shamans had the same name. Oh, it was so funny. The early World of Warcraft days were funny. Burning Crusade was so funny. Those are the good days. Before Wrath of Lich King, yeah. Everyone's all like, oh, Wrath of the Lich King, it was so great. Trust me, guys, Burning Crusade was way funnier. Oh, it was way funnier. The amount of nonsense people got away with. It was silly, but it was really funny. Why are we talking about World of Warcraft? Well, because we're thinking about friends that no longer come around. There's quite a few friends, you know. You make friends along the way. Eventually they disappear, they die, they're killed in Iraq, or they're killed in Afghanistan, or they're killed in Syria, or they're killed in Ukraine. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter where they're killed. Lots of wars, brothers. Lots of wars. Lots of bad stuff's going on right now. We are at amongst one of the scariest times, really. Although, admittedly, lately we had Colomini. Colomini got killed. I'm not going to get political, because I try to stay out of politics when I'm doing my video game Let's Plays. That's right, brothers. Usually I edit a lot of these out. These talks. But lately I've been lazy. Colomini did a lot of bad stuff. From my generation, it was the Lockerbie. And that was Gaddafi, right? And for Colomini, it was the hostages. People forget about that. It was like considered really bad. Because during that period of time, a lot of Westerners were pretty silly. Pretty simple farmstead people. What Westerners are now, I don't have any idea what they are now. But they're not like they were during my grandfather's time. So the Middle East, I can't speak for the Middle East during my grandfather's time, but what I can say about Westerners during my grandfather's time was that they were a lot harder, but they were a lot simpler. And than people are now today. So that's a key difference. So you have to think Soleimani and Khomeini, they come from a generation that would have been more similar to our grandfather's generation. So Khomeini, from my perspective, he was bad. He was really bad. He did a lot of bad stuff. Where there could have been decades and ages of peace, he threw monkey wrenches into the engines as often as he could. He funded everything he could that was violent. When they find out how much money has come from Khomeini to all the various different Islamic groups, which will take hundreds of years probably to figure out, but we can kind of tell how much money he pumped everywhere. It was bad. Like, it wasn't good money. It was bad. It was like Soros. Soros is the Western equivalent to Khomeini, in my opinion. That's how I see it. Yeah, Soros is bad, guys. People don't realize this. Soros is really bad. He's really fucking bad, guys. Have you seen Britain lately? Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Yes, welcome. Hello. Yes, we have a good number now. Okay, I feel good about this number. Hello, everyone. Yes. We're talking about Khomeini? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're talking about necromorphs. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as new people join the conversation, we have to, like, completely drop it so that people have no idea what's happening. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. What are you playing? We're gonna play Dead Space. But first, we're smoking some weed. We're smoking some weed. We're looking at our plasma ball. We're looking at our lava lamp and the Christmas lights. Everything is all decked out. We don't have the mirrors yet. We don't have the mirrors yet. Pretty close to decked out, though. Yeah, got my 4 bags of weed. My 4.5 bags, 5 bags of weed. And we got this special joint. Holy shit, guys. This is like, I forgot about this for a minute. This is you guys don't know it, but it came from a family friend. It's a fucking cigar, guys. We have a cigar, and it's made of weed. And the paper has been oiled. And supposedly there's hash in it too. And also shatter. And also what they call diamonds. I don't know what that is, but I've smoked about a quarter of it over the course of 3 days. It's taken me 3 days to do 25% of this one joint. This one joint, which is not the one that I'm smoking right now. Right now I'm just smoking a normal joint, guys. It's just a little baby joint. I'm working my way up to it. We're going to save the fatty until we get to the ship. Yeah, the shuttle. doesn't have a name, does it? It's just called the shuttle. Yeah, we're just smoking a little weed, guys. A little bit of weed, but we're gonna put this joint out now. Because it's time. It's time. I've worked myself up. I've psyched myself up, guys. It's taken a little bit. Holy shit, where am I? Fucking Jesus Christ. Where am I? Oh god, I'm here. Was this where I was? Meet Kine at the hangar bay.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
My name is Kendra Daniels. Stand by, Isaac. He's bringing the shuttle in now. Isaac, we can't run the automated loading controls. Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time. The hive mind is down there.
Kind, relax. I'll turn off the gravity in the hangar, then I can load the marker by hand.
All right. No, don't worry, Amelia. They understand.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Entering zero gravity.
Wow, I am so out of practice right now. This is fucking insane. Remember how quick and fluid I was? I just lost it, man. Oh no. Not this room again. Are you serious right now? Let's just pretend we're on foot for a second. Oh, I see. I think we'll do this. So we can get in here. We are faster this way, aren't we? That's how sonic my stomp is. Even things floating in the air, just being around me. The fuck? Am I high or did all these lights just turn off? Where do we need this? What is that? It's just a... It's nothing. Yeah, we don't get to go over here very often. Whoops. Wrong button. That gives you a good idea of what that looks like, though. It's like a wall. Ah. What the hell, man? He really wants me to land. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to find here. What? Is there any clues that can be held? Yeah, there's something to do with that core. But I'm just not sure what. Yeah, not a whole lot of clues. Lift F3. Lift A2. to. Is there no lifts over here that are open? I don't know. They don't open, do they? Yeah, I don't know this ship at all. There is this big monster light. Several of these big monster lights. There's not a lot of clue about them. Alright. Let's do this. Wow. It really wants me to land.
There it is. Marker.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry, please.
Restore gravity to the hangar bay.
Come, quickly!
Go open the hatch for him.
Cole, is she here?
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
What my department sent me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Department? Who are you?
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess. I told you and Hammond that Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kai didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart and woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sent you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7...
It was disappeared once. We can do it again. I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained. For what it's worth, we made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean, you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all! Daniels!
God damn.
It was all for nothing.
Isaac, come in. It's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
Yeah, we can't ever do that again. So that's why you want to check it.
Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Jesus Christ. Fucking scared the fuck out of me.
There you are.
Thank God you're here. The ship's coming I saw what you've been through. Your investigation, Mercer. What happened with us?
We don't have to talk about it.
I need you to know I'm sorry about everything.
It's okay, Isaac. You know I forgive you. I love you.
Well, good, but
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis.
Well,
We can
why?
make this whole again.
Why
I just
can't
wanna
you?
make things right.
Then let's do it together.
Recalling shuttle USG-09.
USG-09.
Docking procedures.
Damn it, Isaac! You don't know what you're doing!
I know. I'm finally doing the smart thing.
You fucking kidding me? Shit!
Warning. Escape pod launch detected from shuttle USG-09.
Escape pod. Damn. We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. But who can? Here it comes. Isaac?
I know. Ishimura's finished. If we get on that shuttle, there's no going back.
Leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis 7 and join you on board.
Don't leave me waiting.
Never again.
Weird. It's almost as though she's not real. Holy shit, brothers. It's only been less than 20 minutes and already I'm getting the EBGBs. Yes, that's right, brothers. Dead Space is therapeutic. Desensitize yourself. It's important. It's an important part of being a person. Smoke weed. Play violent video games. Get desensitized. Goddamn, guys. Yeah, that guy on the wall, fucking, he didn't make any noise, man. He was fucking so quiet. I was like, I don't believe it. I think he jump scared me 3 weeks ago, and he jump scared me again now. Because I forgot about him. Fucking hate that. Yeah. It's for the second... What? It's for the med lab? God, why would I ever want to go back to the med lab? For the section you were running away from the hunter, he can, now that you've killed him with the engine, you can search medical a little bit better. It's for that main room. Oh, where I was swapping it in order to get into one into the other. Okay. They give it to you now because it's a shortcut to crew quarters? What? Yeah, I didn't hardly touch crew quarters, did I? Core quarters is huge, and I, like, did the bare minimum of it. Yeah. Oh, I'm just smoking a joint, brothers. Just smoking some weed. You know how it is. Yeah, there we go, brothers. Take a moment to smoke that. Holy shit. One joint for every jump scare? Yeah, really. What? Yeah, here's the start. Did I miss things?
Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity. Clearance confirmed. Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control. Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Okay. Yeah. That was a good run. I think that's a good run. Oh. We got a little bit that we missed, yeah. I think there's more, but we gotta get to Dead Space 2, guys. We got to get to Dead Space 2 some year. Now, the decision that remains now is, do I completionist search everything again, or do I just load up my save file where I'd done that already? And the answer obviously is to do that. So that's what we'll do next. But first we'll read some logs. Okay. We're really close to being able to just leave. It's time to do the lore, brothers. from Hammond. Per your request, here's what we could find. Who's we? To Zach from... To Zach from who, though? Background request. From someone we don't know. Per your request, here's what we could find on these specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac Clarke was born to Poole and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Poole Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps, whose records show extended time off-world away from his family. When Isaac was born, Poole was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Poole and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Poole shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Poole's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. According to the medical and psychiatric reports, Poole Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming into contact with the Church of Unitology. At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and in the soul cleanse they require to enter the higher ranks. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we summarize that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show that he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. So his mom became a part of the church, and then she went nuts and sold everything, and he had nothing, and so he couldn't afford to go to a good school. He went to a bad school. That's basically what I'm getting out of this. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years was promoted to a higher profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. Isaac Clarke's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with the psychiatric reports that his mother's mental illness was deteriorating. Mental health was deteriorating. Her mental illness was rising. And the bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychiatrist called Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. The two of them ended up cohabitating until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ishimura. Poole's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Poole's service records remain mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have are of the death notices for both Paul and Octavia. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with Clarke's entire estate. Along with the Clarkes, as in all of them. Apparently on Octavia's wishes, Isaac repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned to have been ignored. Since the church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion, though. Kendra Daniels. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darlton swears by her. Apparently, she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Darlton. Oh, shit. Damn it. That's what I get for smoking so much weed, brothers. Can I go the other way? Yeah, there we go. Background quest. Article. The USG Ishimura. This article is sponsored by CUC's Print and Publishing Division and may not be represent the views of Amazing Universe magazine. So it's like an ad. Named after the celebrated astrophysicist and inventor of the shock point drive, Hideki Ishimura. The USG Ishimura was the first of the massive planet cracker ships built in 2446. There we go, we have a year, brothers. She has enjoyed a long and storied career. The Ishimura was the first vessel of her size to utilize the shock point drive for large-scale commercial deep space expeditions. At her inception, the Ishimura was hailed as the savior of the colonies. She was created to mine and process asteroids and even small moons with remarkable efficiency. She was also the first ship of the pioneering scan and catch technique for harvesting mineral-rich asteroids. Utilizing high-gravity tethers, the Ishimura could lock onto asteroids and pull them inside the ship's massive collection bays for quick and efficient smelting. At 62 years old, the Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. Her equipment has been upgraded over the years, and many of her interior spaces have been retrofitted to take advantage of current technological advances. Despite so many long years of service, she still remains the pride of the CUC fleet, and is still the company's largest planet cracker. Whenever a vital deep space mining project requires skill, experience, and dedication, the Ishimura is ready to answer the call. It is ships like the Ishimura and the dedication of the men and women who crew her that built the Concordance Extraction Corporation into the trusted, dependable resource provider it is today. I never read these. USG Ishimura, Aerospace Engineering Department, Shuttle Repairs Invoice, Mission Day 2, Faulty 4 Gyro, Damaged Landing Repulsors, Complete Replacement Now Functional, Viewports, Replaced Now Functional, Damaged Booster Collar, James Wright. Engineer's note. It shows us where Jacob Wright was. To Smith from Jason Wright. Subject, poker night. Keep this off rig link in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? I'm in, but you cannot invite Pavi this time. I know he's still blaming himself for Soroshi's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares, especially that one where he saw Soroshi up and walking around with half his head missing. And don't give me shit about it, I'm serious, it's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know, but my dad was sitting next to me in my bed, talking to me. Felt so real, I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. So they're all beginning to see their dead relatives up and walking around. Not found, not found. Holy shit. I missed some? There's no way. Alright, well I guess I missed some. Calculated risks. Dr. B. Warwick. The diagnoses are stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in environmental analysis, foodstuffs, or radiation levels. I admit I'm at a loss. Oh crap. Is there an easier way to do this? Read them from the main menu? I don't know. Curse you, Dead Space, and your lore. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's get to where it starts getting interesting. Not found. Autopsy report, I know what that is. Growth. Chaos. More absences. It's not just the Unitol just sneaking off for religious exemptions or whatever. We're seeing serious gaps in the rotation. People going on sick with sleep deprivation, self-inflicted injuries, or just disappearing. They go off shift and they don't come back. Someone said the ship's been attacked. Bullshit. We're at the ass end of nowhere. Who'd come all this way to attack a mining ship? And yeah, the captain's dead, but Carmack says one of the bridge staff killed him. I swear to God, the rumors on this deck are out of control. Lost contact with the bridge. No rig link, no security, no hard line, nothing. Okay, this is beyond rumors. Fuck this. I'm getting out while I still can. Route trans. Jacob Temple, John, you there? What's keeping them? The centrifuge is still offline. We're running out of time. No rig leg contact since they left. Chief, they're gone, aren't they? But we were armed with everything we had. We'd sent off-world. There was trouble. What? Did they fall down a fucking hole? There's a tectonic load hanging off our ass. What if we turn off the gravity tethers, drop the load, buy ourselves time? I tried. Unless I rip out half the ship's wiring, it takes a CC board member's override to drop all that ore. Can't risk fucking with the shareholders. And without that centrifuge to balance the ship, we're talking planetfall in hours, if we're lucky. Wasn't John dead? Not found. The marker. I thought that was the text log. I was gonna read that. Eckhart's clearance. Matthews. Okay, that was when he started doing really bad shit. Unitology article. United we ascend. Is Unitology a new hope for just another scam? By Carrie Von Otken. Is that name important? If you've been living on Mars for past 200 years, you might have missed the fastest growing religion movement in history. Unitology boasts a following of millions, counts powerful CEOs and officials in its ranks, claims 78 billion of stock, that's not very much, of multi-global companies, and owns two of Earth's largest financial institutions, GPSC Financial and Unitas Energy Investments. From the beginnings as a cult of personality, Unitology has become a respected, established religion. Most people know the basics. 200 years ago, Michael Altman, a respected geophysicist, blew the whistle on what he claimed to be the biggest cover-up ever instituted by Earth government, the discovery of an artifact, or marker, which proved beyond any doubt there is alien life in the universe. The government labeled Altman a kook, but his claims struck a chord with some, and his mysterious death soon afterwards fueled that interest, along with civilian unrest and demands for action. Unitologists believe the marker contained a code, the key to eternal life, through rebirth and ascension to heaven. The kicker is you have to die first. They say the government is hiding the marker somewhere, keeping all of its secrets for themselves. Across all of human space, Unitologists praise Altman's martyrdom and await the day God comes to take them to their new life beyond death. It all sounds pretty harmless, but like any cult, there's a dark side. Unitologists are ranked in the church. Nobody ever talks about it, but it's most critics believe they're at least 3 ranks above the average believer or initiate. With each new rank, more of the church's inner workings and research is revealed to a follower, and these ranks are achieved by one simple criteria: giving money and power to the church. Think taking all your money's bad? The church also requires their members to donate their bodies after death. Why? What do they do with them? Nobody will say. And attempts to infiltrate the inner circle have failed. With their emphasis on transformation and rebirth, maybe we wouldn't like the answer even if they told us. One rumor is that also refuses to die, says the church is funding a secret shipbuilding program. Some claim to have seen the fleet. No documentary evidence has ever been supplied, but the claimants all say these mausoleum ships, despite their huge size. Believers.
What's that? A recording? Huh.
Shit. I pushed the wrong button. Alright. So most of these logs are actually kind of cool, to be honest. Wow, I missed a lot on Chapter 3. Harris's choice. Dr. Mercer. That's why you're writing this down? Dr. Mercer. The church will thank me later. I hear it too, Mr. Harris. Others find the marker signal a burden, but for me it's inspiring. New surgical techniques, new technical designs. A pity I can't grasp the deeper nuances like you. You mean the codes or the voices that are hungry to be heard? Hungry like the stars are hungry. And to think those fools tried to cure you. You haven't designed. Oh, man. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. We'll let those who really want to read the logs read the logs. But for now, we're just gonna carry on with the story. This is the save file that I'd created, where I've already searched the entire ship.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
I've already searched the whole entire ship, done the whole thing. Let's do it, brothers. Oh, let me guess. She's just gonna appear.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again. Nothing can stop us now. This isn't how I imagined saying goodbye to the Ishimura. Steady.
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. With you, I can handle anything.
One more ride together, then. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said EarthGov built the marker. Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
If you're not ready, a miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
Isaac, now's our chance.
How did you get over there?
You can upload the marker from the console. Come on.
Gravity tethers on the Ishimura are feeling it. Tectonic load. We don't have long before all that rock falls. How do we do this?
We return the marker to its pedestal. The loading track leads directly to the excavation site. It'll work. The hive mind will obey. We'll be whole again. And you and I can be together.
Come on. We need to hurry.
I'm sorry, babe, but I gotta get some loot, yo.
You got the marker, Isaac. I'll help you control them.
Yes. Do that.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. PSEC evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then crashed right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people dead. We've lost the rest of the shuttles. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
Retrieve victims of the Union Square mass suicide from Aegis Sound. Bodies are transferred to Ishimura, a morgue within security report. Notify Dr. G.S. Darn and Kine. Weller, Blaine, Hutchins, and Carlins. Okay, yeah, I know. It's casket duty, but I think you'll like this one. Here, a buddy of yours is down on Aegis 7, and a kitty assignment like this should leave time for a meetup. Don't scare the rookie, Alyssa. Force gun upgrade. We missed one. Yeah, we missed one on all the rest.
In that signal, around the marker itself, the eye of the storm. They can't stay in it for long.
I've seen it. What's this pedestal? Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep, and the living will see what can't be forgotten.
battery. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot different here.
Warning. Unknown biohazard detected. Quarantine in progress.
I don't even know what I'm shooting at. There it is.
Lifting quarantine.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Kelly and team. Yeah.
And your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much it killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
And she did. Would that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing I'll never know.
Damn, I wonder what's happening on Earth, eh? all the doors are locked.
Isaac, there's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
What? What was that? What the fuck? Holy crap, brothers.
Isaac, there's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
security card. Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged. Warning. Main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline.
The colony computer sounds scary. Oh.
Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance. Power restored to west generator. Power restored to central generator. Power restored to east generator. Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether. Now entering zero gravity.
Janet Isaac, power is flowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation sites just up ahead. Take your time.
Exiting zero gravity.
Yeah, I had a few little ones, so that was it. Yeah, that really ate my heals, didn't it? That feels better. Yeah, that guy scared the shit out of me.
You're almost there, Isaac. Get the marker to the pedestal. Hurry! Isaac, the Hive Mind is coming. You have to make us whole.
Oh shit.
Check with the pedestal.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Nicole.
We're whole again. We are whole.
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent. All personnel, evacuate immediately.
The payload. I'll restart the tether. Buy us time.
Rerouting gravity tether controls.
Come on, come on.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet Crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Rig link override. This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just had to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. And then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote.
No. It's over. We're whole again.
For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No! Enough people have died!
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Cross!
Holy shit.
It's better this way, Isaac. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you. And when the tectonic load drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth God wanted.
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
Shuttle. I can still make it before she leaves.
Those crates weren't there before.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Daniels! The Hive might. Got my hand!
Isaac.
This is all I got left!
Holy shit, bro. I got stuck in a weird spot there. Oh shit. The game crashed. Oh dear. And I think that's where we will end this one on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Hope you've enjoyed this series beginning to end. With all the laughs and all the chuckles. And when we come back, we will do this one again. And we will do the final boss. And the game won't crash.